Guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about The Drama. Yes, starring Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, them two, right? The main one, obviously, right? So this movie is about a happily engaged couple that is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails, right? And obviously, this has been a this was one of those movies that was just a big anticipated movie that was going to come out, and I was really excited to see this because obviously I love the actors in this. I love Zendaya, I love Robert Pattinson, love all their movies. I think I've pretty much seen all their movies. I remember Zendaya from Shake It Up. Oh, that was great. And then Robert Pattinson from Goblet of Fire, all the Twilight movies, obviously. And then he like pivoted into like in other movies where he's like, wow, he's actually a really great actor. My gosh. But and Zendaya's been doing amazing as well. There were these other two actors too, like Alana Haim. I've only seen her in one battle, and it's like one battle after another. The one with that one Best Picture last year, and then the other one, Licorice Pizza, as well. And then I've seen what's his name? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Mamoudou Athi. Oof, I butchered that one. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I've seen him in other things too, but I'm trying to remember what else he's been in. I think I've seen him in Kinds of Kindness. I remember that specifically, but I know he's voiced other things too, like animated movies as well. But all right, Let's just start talking about this movie, right? Whew. So, what did I think about this movie? I thought this movie was good, genuinely. Um, there's been a lot of discourse about this movie, but specifically about something that happens in this movie. Spoilers. That's always gonna be spoilers in this. I'm not gonna announce it. I do not care. But there's gonna be a spoiler for this movie and what the twist was, and there's been a lot of discourse on what the twist of like Zendaya is not really a twist, I would say, but like what was revealed about her past. Because a lot in this movie is basically what I got from it is your love for your partner strong enough to forgive for what they've done in the past, right? And so, and in this one, we definitely get to see it because what we learned about Zendaya is basically she had a plan to have a mass, you know, pa 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 at a school. And it was all planned, right? She didn't follow through, and that was like the main thing from it too. And this all stemmed from everybody just talking about what is the worst thing I've ever done, in your past, and like you felt terrible about. And everyone went by one, and Zendaya was like the worst one, I guess. In my opinion, it wasn't that bad because her friend Rachel, like, actually did something and locked a kid, or not even a kid, or like locked an individual in a cabinet. Sorry, and she said it was slow, mentally disabled. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Seems like she followed through on something, so she actually did something. Zendaya's character did not. Emma did not do anything. Right? It was all planned, but luckily nothing happened, which is great. Great stuff, right? But then it also stems from their relationship, right? It's Zendaya's character, Emma, and then Robert Pattinson's character. I think his name is Charlie. Let's see. Yes, Charlie. And what was he thinking about this whole situation? Just learning more about her and thinking, am I like, do I even know this person? Like, what is it about her that ever since this revelation came about, what makes it like, do I still love her for her, or did I love the sense of what she was in the past, like before I knew her, right? And I don't know, it just goes to show how much do you really truly care about this person. Are you willing to accept for them for everything, especially who they were in the past to them now as well. And it's kind of rough. It's definitely a tough question to ask. Me personally, I think people's past matters, right? And of course, it's always an individual thing, whatever it may be. But in this case, I don't know. It clearly seemed like Zendaya's character learned from her mistake that she had, because like right after that, she became like a gun advocate for gun violence and everything, and like literally stopped it all. and so like, you definitely saw growth in her character. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. But I think what bothered me, which definitely bothered Charlie, Robert Pattinson's character, is the fact that so many people started to find out about it that he started to care about what other people were thinking, and I was just like, okay, damn. I'm like, which I totally get because at the end, it's like that's such a big thing that was weighing on Zendaya's character that there's a reason why she didn't want to talk about it or did not mention it to anybody because of how, even how regretful she felt about that situation. So I definitely think that it was just all in his head for sure, stressing himself out, freaking himself out, which it's totally, I don't know, to me it's like it's also valid because you also got to think about, well, this is so new information, but it's such a big thing as well. And cause there were so many subtle things that happened in this movie where they talk about it in a way where it feels so normal to talk about just because it happens a lot here in this country, and it just feels so like, yes, it's wrong, but at the same time, like, how many, I'm pretty sure like we all think like terrible thoughts, right? But nobody follows through, and so clearly it was like a thought that was happening but it was never followed through. And there's been many times too, I imagine, where people were also, going to do something, but they changed their mind, or something else happened. Like, because with Zendaya's character, she stopped doing it too through Community because she just felt so alone. And in the moment she got people around her, she didn't do anything. And so you're just like thinking, well, I think she's pretty valid, and I don't think it's such a big deal to begin with, especially the way that it was coming about. But I don't know, I just didn't like Rachel's character at all, and I think it's because I didn't like her because the way that she kept like victimizing herself in a way where it's like, well, how do I feel about this? How do I, like, now the attention's on me now, and I'm like, dude, I don't care about you. I was like, why do you keep bringing up about your cousin who's in a wheelchair? Who cares? Like, that's such a separate situation that has nothing to do with how Zendaya's character felt. So why bring that up? Why keep bringing that up as like some, like, I got you. Like, this is what makes me feel better about myself, and like makes me feel better, like that I'm better than you. Like, who? What? What does that have to do with it? It's like it has nothing to do with you. And it just, I don't know. And it was just so annoying with her character. But overall, like, I thought this movie was really good. It's a slow build, right? And you definitely get to feel a lot of the emotions throughout this movie, and especially with the characters. I definitely believe the relationship, the chemistry that they had, Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, especially in the beginning, because in the beginning it definitely hooks you in and making you believe in their relationship. You're like, oh my god, they definitely love each other and care about one another. So I love that. But in this one, it to me it lacked something. I don't know. I think it just lacked more of just like learning more about Zendaya's character and just seeing her upbringing, but then maybe also see Robert Pattinson's character as well, like in his upbringing, because what he was in this movie, he was a lot of just like us as the audience asking questions, thinking like, well, what if, like, this and that? What made you say this, or what made you do that? He was just like just asking questions that we would want to know. But also, I would like for Charlie's character, so Robert Pattinson, character Charlie, to like actually have his own development too. Because what I really liked about this movie at the very end, right, is where finally you get to see Robert Pattinson make a mistake, something that he regrets solely, and you get to see it at the wedding. Because eventually he also made a mistake. He regrets it so badly, he's trying to like say, "Please forgive me. That's not who I am. That's not what I did." Everything to Zendaya, and Zendaya's the only one who understands because she also made a mistake that's also terrible as well. Because in the movie, it also brings up it's about cheating, and cheating is terrible, right? To some people, I mean, I'm one of those people. Cheating is terrible, right? Cheating in relationships, terrible. Cheating in general, not great, right? Terrible, terrible, terrible. But in this one, you definitely see like a whole turnaround again, because at the very end of the movie, they meet again, and basically it's like them starting over and actually getting to see one another and like see their true selves, right? And that was a great beauty. I love that. That's a great, beautiful thing to see. But overall, this movie, I thought it was really good. Definitely recommend watching it. I'm watching it in a theater was pretty great. Seeing everyone's reactions or hearing everyone talking about it too. I love the discourse. I'm not gonna lie. Here, basically, it's like hearing people's like, "Where's your what's that thing called? Like in relationships, it's like, where's your line? Like, where do you draw the line with in your relationships, right? Like, do you draw the line here, and if it passes through, like, okay, it's over, I'm done, I don't want this person, or it's like, is there more? Are you willing to push more or push the line down because of how much you care and love about this person, right? But what does that say about you? It's interesting. It's interesting. I don't know. I love that. I love that discourse, right? But overall, guys, I enjoyed this movie. I hopefully you guys seen this movie too. If you have, comment down below. Tell me what you think about the movie. What are your thoughts? Honestly, what are your thoughts about? What if your partner did something terrible? What would you have done? Right? I would want to know that. And just comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever. My name is Erwin, and I'll catch you guys next time.